Now, David, he's back. I can hardly believe it. He has a new coif and everything, but he's still the same old jerk. Let's introduce.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Leading off tonight, we have a guy who bills himself as a liberal realist, which is a contradiction in terms.
Right.
But anyway, here he is, Tony Fisch. Just a hand of silence.
Wally, I came out here to wipe the floor up with you again tonight.
Oh!
Again?
Hey,
don't point your finger at me,
Tony.
pal.
Take a look at you. Someone already wiped up the floor with your face.
Well, we're off and running.
Go ahead, Wally.
You know, every time you come on here, you get more and more ludicrous. Now you are absolutely saying you're against the Larouche Amendment. Now, I want to make it perfectly clear. I very rarely, I never have support. Shut up, nitwit.
Hey, don't insult me. Don't insult me, or I'll really let you have it.
Hey, you've been an insult from the moment you were born. What do you think?
Wait a minute. Wait, I'll just tell you, Wally, when you were born, when God was passing out brains, you thought he said rain and you went and hid for cover.
Get out of here. Just shut up. Hold on.
That's not a nice...
Now, let's get to the debate.
Now, I have never been in favor of Lyndon Larouche, but I certainly am this time for the Larouche Amendment, which everybody should support, since we know that AIDS is a deadly, contagious disease, right? And with the Larouche Amendment, it says, if passed, and it should be passed, that AIDS victims must be isolated from general society until a cure is found so we don't catch that disease. Am I right? Now, why in the world would you be against something as logical as that?
Well, for a few reasons. First of all, if anyone has listened to Lyndon Larouche, they know that Lyndon Larouche is...
You can't even say it.
Well, hey, listen.
Hey,
Larouche, just wait. Hey,
he's
quiet,
probably drunk
quiet,
again, right?
Quiet. Larouche has been rejected by both major political parties. There's not one responsible politician that listens to Larouche. As a matter of fact, last night, I understand from the news reports that Larouche is currently on trial for credit card fraud. You support him, don't you?
I'm not talking about Larouche. I'm talking about the amendment.
Oh, the amendment. Well, okay.
The amendment.
Just watch the... Hold on.
Hold on. Tony, listen to me.
No, don't you listen to me.
You listen to me. It's my show.
I don't care if it's your show. Don't point your finger, pal. I want to answer that question.
No, I'll ask a question, and then you answer it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
He asked it before I ask it to him.
Spit it out, Wally.
Yeah, right in your stupid eye.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Around here.
Every time anybody has a contagious disease, they are quarantined. When kids have measles...
Oh, wait, we're not talking about a dog here, idiot.
Shut up a minute. Hey, wait, hold on.
We're talking about human beings, Wally, that have a terrible disease.
Listen to me a minute. When children have the measles, what do? They send them home, don't they?
Yeah! Oh.
When you have tuberculosis, what do? You're quarantined, right?
Yeah!
With every contagious disease, what do? You quarantine the people in hospitals.
No, you don't.
Isn't that right?
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Wait a minute. You're not talking about quarantining in a hospital. You're talking about putting people in camps.
I never said that.
Oh, yes, you are. I can tell you.
I'm saying I want them to be hospitalized.
Hospitalized? Who's going to pay for it, pal?
Hey, hey, listen.
Who's going to pay for it? You?
Would you rather pay for it or die from AIDS?
Now, let's look at...
You're probably going to die from AIDS anyway.
I'll respond to that and say, during the commercial break, Wally cut his hand. I wouldn't get near him. Now let me, Wally. Now just wait a minute. I want to respond to something, or make a statement here. It's obvious.
You can't.
Just hold on, pal. Now they're individuals. This is a sad disease.
You're a sad disease.
No. I'm going to maintain my composure and not step into your gutter, pal. No, but hey, you just shut your mouth and let me answer the question.
Don't tell me shut my mouth.
like to meet you in a dark alley some night, pal. And not for the same reason you hope for.
He thinks I'm one of his West Hollywood friends.
This way. All right, let's talk about...
Let's talk about it.
Wait. Here's an example. Paul Gann, who is one of the responsible California politicians, acquired AIDS from a blood transplant from a bypass. You suggest we take Paul Gann and throw him in prison?
No, not prison.
What?
But isolate him.
Oh, isolate him. I think what Ira Reiner suggests about penalizing individuals that are not responsible legally, that go and commit acts, that's the right idea, Wally. Make people realize if they go and they commit irresponsible acts after they acquire AIDS that they will be put in prison for life. Don't lock people into hospitals. It's really very, very close to putting someone in a prison camp.
No, but wait a minute.
It's very inhumane. We're not going to do that in the United States of America.
I don't care. We've got to think of the great majority of us left in this country.
And if they're like you, I'll move.
The best thing you could do for America is to move out of the entire country.
Okay.
Tony, this isn't just a disease we're talking about here now. This is an effect of these people are capable of murdering people when they come in contact with them. What do you do with the murderers? You put them in jail.
No, David, no.
So
David, if you just listen to what I previously said, which is that you use stiff criminal penalties to penalize people that are irresponsible once they acquire the AIDS disease, it's going to tell people they have to be responsible. And they have to be honest.
What I'm saying, Tony, is this. With every disease, I'll repeat you, polio, tuberculosis, contagious diseases like that, they immediately isolate them from society.
People weren't quarantined from any of those. This isn't the Black Plague back in the 15th century,
Right now, Tony, anybody that catches tuberculosis or polio or anything...
Haven't you ever heard of polio vaccine, moron? Let's talk realistically. You can't go and quarantine people.
With any contagious disease, they are hospitalized and quarantined. Even the measles.
How many millions and millions of dollars would you recommend it's going to cost to do this, and who's going to pay for it?
It doesn't make a difference how much it's going to cost.
Would you pay for it?
Yes.
Would you pay for it out of your pocket?
Because we're saving lives.
Now, there are very good alternatives to hospitalization.
What are the alternatives?
Like I said,
have them all over to your house. That's the best alternative.
You're
all to your house, Tony.
You're mindless. Go ahead and ask me a question.
Hey, what? All right, let me tell you this.
Answer a question.
What AIDS is, we've got to realize what AIDS is the Black Plague of our society. The Black Plague. It is killing millions of people, and now it's spreading to heterosexuals because of bisexuals. And I'll tell you,
homosexuals and bisexuals. How about IV drug users, Wally? It's spread by IV.
All right, yes, but the reason
hemophilia. It gets spread by hemophilia.
But the reason they are catching that from the passing of needles is it comes from homosexuals.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Sure. So what? Make your point. What are you trying to say? You want to murder all the homosexuals?
No. Well, what the idea is...
come on.
The real answer...
Let's be serious.
Hey, the real answer is to end AIDS in this country. The real answer is let's isolate all the AIDS victims in hospitals and let's outlaw homosexuality in America.